Okay, video 3, obviously following on from the first 2. Okay, I said there might be a few videos because I need to think about what to say. As I said, I'm ad-libbing, and it also keeps the memory down, so it's not using too much of your memory to upload these videos or download them, as the case may be. Okay, so business agreements. In your initial pack, or what we like to call the business booster pack, you will get a pad of business agreements, 50 sheets of business agreements in total. Why do we give you a hard copy? Because you have got an iPad and you have got an app. Okay, we haven't given you standing order, so why do we give you a business agreement? Okay, quite simply, we don't want any excuse for you not to be able to sign up the client. Okay, so if you can imagine you go to a remote area with very, very poor internet access and you can't get on, or the person is not particularly happy with signing online, that you've always got a backup option. You've always got a hard copy. No worries, we can't get the internet connection, but let's do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, and that way you're able to sign up the client rather than having to come back. Okay, standing orders used to form part of the initial stationery pack. I think they should still be part of the initial stationery pack, but we had to put the ceiling somewhere. I think standing orders are as vital as your business agreements, okay? Because obviously, if it's poor internet connection, so you're using the business agreements rather than your iPads, then it stands to reason you're going to need a standing order as well. So please, please, please order just one pad of the standing orders as well. Now, I'd always recommend, although we give discounts for more than one pad, with business agreement and standing orders, I would always recommend just to order in one pad at a time. Why? Well, your business agreement is a live document, okay? By that, I mean it has terms and conditions on the reverse that are likely to change. They don't change too many times. We don't want them to change. It's not our choice. We're told to change them on occasion when as laws change and so on and so on. Not very often, but when they do, then those terms and conditions need changing. If you've bought loads and loads of pads to last you for the next 10 years, yeah, you're going to have to throw them away. Because although you have what's considered to be a reasonable amount of time to use existing stock, it doesn't go over a year. So the bottom line is if you just have one pad, then they're cheap to buy anyway. Just always have the most up to date. As there's a change of terms and conditions, we'd automatically update those for you as well. So automatically your terms and conditions will always be up to date. Okay. Now in video 1, I mentioned lots of other fantastic tools that you should be using. Okay. Now I already mentioned the standing order used to be part of the stationery pack, and so did a few other vital things, or what we consider to be vital, that every franchisee uses as part of their pack. Okay, now first of all, I'm going to show you that you should have all had one of these. Okay, if you've had your training. If you haven't had your training, don't worry, you're going to get it. Okay, and if you don't, contact Bev and she'll send you a copy. Okay, but inside is samples of loads of tools that we actually do to make you as successful as you want to be. Okay, now part of those tools, I'm just going to go over a couple of them. I won't go over all of them because at the end of the day you can do that in your own time. You're going to get a sample pack, have a look through the samples. Also go to www.oprint.co.uk, go to the Time For You area. All your tools are there. Okay, everything you should be using is there. So just take 10-15 minutes to go and have a look at our website and go through the tools and see what you would like to adopt in your area. Okay, now I'm going to bring your attention first of all to within the pack we give you is our little Bible. You get a hard copy of our Bible. Inside is various designs of leaflets and so on. As I said, always go to the website because the website is kept up to date. There may be designs that appear on the website that don't appear in here. Why? Because we weren't going to print a whole booklet for one new design. Okay, whereas the website, obviously the advantage is we can keep it regularly updated. So always go by the website. All the prices are on the website, as indeed they are in this booklet as well. Okay, so that's a little handout that you will get, which is a hard copy of some of the stuff that you should be using. Okay. Now within that is client and cleaner care cards. Okay. This was actually designed by one of the franchisees and then adapted over the years by other franchisees, and now all the franchisees use these. I don't think there's too many franchisees that don't use these. Okay, why do they use them? Okay, we have a cleaner client card, which is for the obviously for the cleaner, which stipulates a few do's and don'ts, gives them a little few hints of what they should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing, contact details of you, okay, how to get hold of you, and also about self-employment as well, and links where they can get more information about the fact that they are self-employed. Okay, so it's a very useful little card for them that you can give to their cleaners. It will help them. At the bottom of the cleaner care card, as indeed the client care card as well, is a referral where you'll pay a money to refer a friend who goes on then to clean for Time For You. If you're a client car care, you've got a client care card, it does exactly the same, but a client. If you refer a client, then you get money for recommending that client. The client care card obviously doesn't mention clean hours and so on and so on. It has contact information and it has some useful information about what to do if your cleaner's sick and so on and so on and so on. Okay, so that's very, very useful. I would recommend that you do get that. Also, presentation folders, the Time For You presentation folder. A lot of franchisees use this because it's nice to leave your clients something, isn't it? You sign them up, it'd be nice to give them a little bit of information. So if you're using client care cards, you can put that in there. You can put your business card in there. Going on to business cards in a second. And also, thank you cards. How important do you think it is for people to say thank you? Thank you for your business. Really appreciate it. As you deal with us going on in the future, you'll find I thank you on a regular basis because I appreciate your business. Both Bev and I appreciate your business. Okay, you pay our wages, so I'm saying thank you. Thank you for paying my wage. Thank you for giving the lifestyle that I enjoy. It'd be nice for you to do that for Time For You, wouldn't it? Thank your clients for their business. We do thank you cards. You can put your own personalised message just there. Okay, and it's just a nice touch, and you can put that into the presentation folder as well. Okay, that was big on last year's AGM. Sam introduced that, and it's working very, very well. Okay, as I said, there's quite a few tools that you should be using. Okay, so go onto the website, have a look at the Time For You area, and see what tools you feel can fit within your business. There's lots and lots of various tools, all different prices, all different ranges. So have a look at that. Okay, so that's a few of those are the tools that I was going to talk about. So number one, get your standard order ordered. I'd certainly recommend you get 50 client care cards and 50 cleaner care cards, because not only are they good to give to the cleaner and the clients, but they also encourage referral as well, which is important. That's the cheapest, most effective way of growing your business, referrals. Okay, so anything you can do to encourage the cleaners to refer other cleaners or clients to refer other clients, that would be better for you. Okay, so I would certainly recommend those. Business cards, Freddie and I have a little bit of a different view on business cards. Freddie doesn't like business cards. I absolutely love business cards. Okay, for me, they're a mini leaflet. Okay, so it's not just name, rank and serial number. It's a case that on your business cards, it says on the front name, rank, number and so on, but on the back it's a mini leaflet that tells people why they should be contacting you. So if you do meet someone in the pub and they say, oh, what do you do? Well, you specialise in giving people more time. Oh really? How do you do that? Here's my business card. Go and check us out. Get in touch if you think I'm going to be of service to you. Okay, so the bottom line is your business card is a mini leaflet that you'll always have on you. Okay, because it won't work if you haven't got one on you. So the bottom line is, with your business card, always carry them around with you and put them absolutely everywhere. On notice boards, leave them hanging around the changing room. Give them to friends to hand out to the right type of people. Okay, so use it as a mini leaflet. If you see a house that's just been sold, go and pop one of your leaflets or your business card through the door, okay? Because the house may be empty, but the people that move in may want a cleaner, okay? Think about how you can drive your business forward. Okay, so that's the other tools. Okay, now when you use any marketing, whether it be online or offline, it is vital that you know what is and isn't working for you. Okay, so we've produced this. Okay, it's very simple form. You can download it off Workplace, I believe, and you can have that by the side of your telephone. And every time a potential client phones you, ask them, where did you hear about us? Okay, there's a little red bit I've got on there, which is far too small for you to read, but basically what it says is, remember that people tend to mention the last thing they did. So for example, if they saw your leaflet, it has the website at the bottom of the leaflet. In fact, all your marketing material has the website on. So what is the first thing that potential clients do? They go to your website to check out your testimonials and see the other information, okay? They may use callback request, okay? If they do, don't automatically assume that they Googled you, okay? Because the chances are, and we know through Google Analytics, that most of our traffic comes from natural listing. It's natural, what they call natural traffic, which means they've got our website from somewhere. Okay, so question people a little bit further. Oh, did you see the leaflet? Yes, I did. It was the leaflet. Now I went to the website and then I contacted you. Okay, because the last thing you want to do is miss what is working for you. Because if you miss what's working for you, you can't do more of it. Okay. Okay, so it's important that you have that by your phone. Every time anyone phones up, ask them, where did you get our name from? Question it a bit, because they will mention the last thing they do. Copy head office in with these as well, because that's great information. I said we're a family, and we are, and it's great information that you can pass on to others. Okay, so bottom line is, by the end of the month, you should have a list of what is and isn't working for you, and both are as valuable, because if something's working for you, you want to do more of it, and if it's not, you probably want to adapt it, change it so it is working better, or less on that and more on what is working for you. Okay, it's not rocket science, but it is important. You'll be amazed the number of franchisees that I ask, oh, where are your leads coming from? Don't know. Really? That's vital. You really need to know what's working for your business. Okay, so I'm going to have a pause now. There will be a last video. I think it's going to be the last video, but I'm going to have a little pause to have a think about summing up and giving you some real important tidbits. Okay, all right, I'll speak to you soon.